Capricorn, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. And we're going to get right down to business, my friends. Start you off with an oracle card here. So let's shuffle it up one time for the beautiful Capricorn collective. In mid-February, let's see what's up with my friends. My God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What we got here for Capricorn? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what type of shadows might pop up or what shadow work you might want to lean into in this time. That's always interesting. And there's much for you to consider, so just take what hits for you. You know how it goes. Let's get it going here, though. What do we have for Capricorn? My God, it's been a very interesting couple of weeks. And now as this first card pops out, we definitely have either some Gemini energy or something in regards to perspective. Now, before we really start breaking that down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. It's a very special one. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle is @KyleofCups. Please feel free to tweet me things. But into the reading we go. Enough of all that. You see this card, it has those twins or two people that look very similar. They're both looking through that one mask. So whenever I see this card, I think of perspective, either putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Maybe you want somebody to see a situation from your vantage point. Sometimes this card could even speak about detaching yourself from a situation, looking from an outside looking in perspective. It's much easier to do problem solving when we do that generally because emotions can get involved in whatever situation you're dealing with, whether it is romance, whether it is business, whatever. So you might need to do that, like really pull yourself out of a situation to analyze the moving parts. But it could just be about perspective in general. Maybe there's something that you're not quite seeing just yet. There could be some mystery around. We're not going to dissect that too much. We'll see how it links into tarot. So let's shuffle it up one time here. We'll get you three in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. Let's see what's going on for the beautiful Capricorns, my guides. Talk to me. Now, last week's reading was titled A Sudden Shift. The week before that was Karmic Justice Incoming. But with the sudden shift, it was giving me a lot of sporadic type of energy, like things uprooting or things changing, shifting on a dime. There was a big possibility for that. So hopefully any change that has come your way, it hasn't been anything too rough. We'll see what we have this week, though. You know, energies are always changing. Maybe we'll get some more solid, earthy type of energy. Let's get these three out here. Thank you. First one is here. Okay, we have the Emperor, so this could be a divine masculine type of energy. The Emperor, when I see it, if it's, you know what, I'll speak about it more in a moment, but it could be in Aries. It could be about control. It's a powerful energy for sure. Let's get two more. You might be trying to put a situation under control. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. Does not surprise me in the month of love. So we have two cards that could represent people, individuals. Let's get one more here. Interesting. Definitely different sides of a similar coin, though. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the back end. So Capricorn, this is going to be a reading that could have a lot of different moving parts. And we're going to go through one by one. I'll break down each one, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get those juicy intuitive messages. But starting right here front and center, we have the Emperor. Like I said, it's the divine masculine counterparts of the Empress. Could represent father figures, older male figures, could just be an Aries in your life. And we think about control, specifically that of the material world. The Empress is a little more spiritual. This one is a little more material based. In a good sense, the Emperor could be somebody stepping into that shot caller type of energy. Like, all right, I'm not going to let this situation spin out of control. I'm not going to let this get out of my hands. So you might be trying to control different aspects of situations. You might be trying to control aspects of yourself as well. In the bad sense, the Emperor can be a little domineering, could be a little overbearing. So hopefully that's not an individual in your sphere. But we'll see. When we clarify it, that'll really tell the tale. But moving to the center, we have a much softer type of energy. We have the Knight of Cups here. And this could be a water sign in your life. Pardon me. Whenever we have the Knight of Cups, this is one of the cards that do indicate romance, love, emotions, feelings. If it's not a person in your life, it's a silky, smooth energy. This could be a Prince Charming type of individual, a smooth talker, okay? All knights can be about progress too, movement. And this one does move at a nice, slow and steady pace, not super slow like the Knight of Pentacles, but we'll see what this is about, because that could just be your emotional state. in this time, or something in regards to emotion, but to the back end. And the reason this is feeling a little more positive than anything else, we have the Ace of Pentacles. I always see this as a golden opportunity. Now, all aces are opportunities, my friends, and this one in specific could be a good influx of money, or just a chance to strike while the iron's hot. This is really good, so I'm excited to see what this could be. It could be some sort of payoff or a victory, and wins and victories come in all different shapes and sizes, but as with all opportunities, if you don't take it, it can shrivel up. So we'll see what this golden opportunity could possibly be. It could be something really swinging your way. So with all that being said, we're going to dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time here. For the beautiful Capricorn collective, yeah, the deck is jumping around. It wants to speak to you, my friends. Let's get it going here. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to start in on the Emperor. And I would also like to invite you, if you read tarot yourself, to please just interpret along with me. That's why the box is here, so you could play along. If there's any messages you want to share with your collective, you just drop it down below, okay? I don't mind whatsoever, and we do all learn from each other. So let's go in on this Emperor. Why is the Emperor here for Cap? Why is the Emperor here for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Page of Swords. I'm getting a possible battle of wills here. Now, this is air sign energy. We're getting an interesting mix. We have every element out on the board. We have that fire of the Emperor, the water, the earth of the Pentacles, and now we have the air of the Page of Swords. So all pages are messengers. All pages are communicators and students. This page can be defensive. So a vibe I'm catching here, though, is like a battle of wills, maybe an individual being stubborn, like people butting heads. This could be a possible conflict here. Now, yes, all the things I was saying about the Emperor could be true, trying to control a situation, trying to control yourself in some way. But I'm just getting a battle of wills here for some reason. That's just the intuitive vibe it's giving me. So I would beware of conflict in this time. It's a possibility. I did see that in a Capricorn reading a few weeks ago. But if someone steps on your toes, I don't see anybody backing down here. Okay, so you might just come head to head with somebody or have a difference of opinions, and neither one of these individuals could back down. So I'd beware of any sort of conflict in this time when we have an alignment like this. This could also be somebody like biting their tongue as well. It's giving me interesting vibes here, like with the Emperor and this page in reverse, not speaking, biting the tongue. Okay, let's just move over to the Knight of Cups. We have a lot of people figures here thus far. So let's see why this Knight of Cups is here. See if it could be the realm of emotions, like I was saying. So why is this Knight of Cups in the reading? 'Tis the season, my friends. Okay, what do we got? Okay, yeah, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So this could be some sort of like emotional roller coaster, emotional volatility. Now, the Hierophant, you might be having some issues with a Taurus here. So we have like Aries, we have Taurus, we have a whole bunch of different things. And the Hierophant is one of the most dense tarot cards in the whole entire deck. It means so many different things, but mainly when people see it, they think of something that is standing firm, something that's immovable. So in reverse, it gives me kind of that upheaval. So for some of you, it could be as simple as just having some issues with a Taurus individual, but I'm getting some like emotional ups and downs. With the conflict that we have in the front, you might be feeling real good one second, a little rough the next. So beware of that. This could be an emotional warning from the universe, or a message that, hey, your emotions could be volatile, or someone in your circle, specifically a water sign, specifically a Taurus, their emotions could be extremely volatile in this time. So beware of that. We're going to move over to the Ace of Pentacles. I'll show you this. Or this could just be a change of emotion too. Like, it's giving me multiple different things. So either ups and downs, emotional volatility, or just like somebody changing their emotions. We did see a lot of shifting in last week's reading. So let's see what's up with this Ace of Pentacles. Then, my friends, we'll do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is this Ace of Pentacles here for the lovely Capricorns in mid-February? Yeah, there's some little warnings here. There's a few rough edges. It's all good though. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So regardless of all the other messages, this one could be more about your monetary abundance or money situation, if that's what you're watching this for. The Four of Pentacles, once again, usually grounded, so it's in reverse. Similar to this Hierophant energy, the Four of Pentacles in reverse is something opening up or an upheaval of some sort. But I don't feel like this one is rough like the one in the middle. The Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, something could open up to you. Like I said, for a bunch of you, it could be a nice influx of monetary abundance or gain. But yeah, if there's something that's just been planted, it just could flip on its head and open up like suddenly, just like we had last week with the sudden shift. We're seeing that still in this week's reading. Things changing, things shifting quickly, suddenly, surprisingly. Okay. So yeah, this could be, you could have various different things changing surprisingly quick. Okay. A very similar theme to last week. I'm not going to pound that message into the ground. Okay. So we have emotionally, we have materially. So let's go through and do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. Interesting stuff this week, Capricorn. Now, if you kindly look in the box, in position number 1, we have the Emperor with the Page of Swords in reverse. And on an intuitive level, this alignment was giving me the vibe of two people coming, I don't want to say to blows, but butting heads. Two people possibly being a little bit stubborn. It's a little warning about conflict. That's what I feel. An underlying message there could be somebody biting their tongue, trying not to say something, trying not to be rude, or whatever it might be. Moving to the center, though, the Knight of Cups with the Hierophant in reverse. This is emotional volatility to me, or emotional changes, which fits the theme of the whole reading and what we had last week. So beware of that. It could be a warning about emotions and the volatility that ensues with that. Moving to the very back end, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Hopefully that's a good payoff of some kind, or a good monetary influx, monetary abundance coming your way. But we have change, sudden and surprising shifts in multiple different areas of life. So don't be surprised if things are just changing real quickly and out of the blue. But I feel like this back end one is much more positive than what we have throughout the rest. So it's not all bad. It's a mixed bag. So let's get into the shadow card. Please take a screenshot of that if you'd like to look into it further. But we're going to shuffle it up one time here for Capricorn. My guides, talk to me. Now, although I'm an optimistic reader, I do believe it's healthy that we look at both sides of the coin. And that's what we do here with the shadow card. See what shadow work you might want to take a look at, or what could be lurking around you. So let's get one more out here, please, my guides. I do believe it's a good thing to do. And even if we get a positive card, I will be speaking about the rougher sides of the energy. So what do we got here? Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So another ace, another thing about opportunity. And I feel like the main message with this card, whenever we have the Ace of Wands in regards to shadow, could be a warning about someone's temper. This could be someone, we saw the emotional volatility, we saw the stubbornness in the main spread itself. The Ace of Wands is extremely fired up. But if it isn't flaring tempers, if this isn't spirit telling you like, hey, you might be walking a thin line or feel like your temper is on a thin line in this time, this is about where you're focusing your energy. It's a beautiful card in this deck. Look at all those flames. But the Ace of Wands to me is where you direct your energy, what you're spending your energy on. So make sure you don't waste your energy. For some of you, you just might be a little more tired or zapped in this time as well. So just beware of that with all the volatility we have going on. And yeah, Capricorn, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. But don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the February subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the January subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced on February 1st in my community tab. But for February, we have a very special one. I'll be giving away 2 copies of the wonderful, beautiful tarot gazing deck. This was created by one of our good friends, Heather Stargazer. She's been part of our community since almost the very beginning. And I use this deck in all the readings this week. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, 2 simple things as always. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. Second, let me know down in the comments what tarot card you like to see in any love reading. Since it's the month of love, it could be any card. And at the end of the month, as always, I'll put the winners in my community tab. My friends, if you'd like to show Heather some love, you can check the description down there or the pinned comments. All her socials and her Etsy are there. So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.